fees and carry triple-digit annual interest rate. Triple-digit, okay, we're talking over 100% interest rates. According to the National Consumer Law Center and Consumer Federation of America, refund anticipation loans cost 8.4 million American taxpayers more than 800 million in 2008. So almost $1 billion it costs taxpayers to get these loans, and that's a lot of money, guys. And you want to avoid these. And there's a lot of scams going on right now, from the loan modification scams, mortgage scams. You've got these tax scams now, a lot of debt consolidation scams being ran by these same brokers that were just in the loan modification business. You've got mortgage auditing scams, which was, you know, once a legitimate service and can still be a legitimate service when utilized by an attorney. You got brokers using these to screw people out of a few $100s to, sometimes I've heard, thousands of dollars for a mortgage audit that might take a few hours, you know, 3 to 5 hours maximum, and people are charging thousands of dollars for these audits, which is completely ludicrous and a scam. So you want to watch out for everything right now, because professionals are hurting just as much as the consumer, because they're consumers too, all right? They're just, you know, the professionals with the white collar. I'm wearing black because I want to be a little bit like Johnny Cash. I feel like I'm blogging for the downtrodden on Main Street, helping them out. And I'm going to wear it until this crisis is over. It's all going to be black. Black everywhere. All right? Anyways, what was I talking about? Watch out for the scams. All right? Let's go into the next piece, and then we're going to take a quick little break here. This is propaganda. Okay? Nothing short of it. Is Washington helping you guys out there? Has the government, has your senator, your state senator that is supposed to represent you, you know, the constituent, the people, have they done anything to help you guys out there? Have they? I'm asking you, I don't know. Because what I found, you know, in my forum at loansafe.org is they haven't done much of anything. You know, I just heard one thing after another coming out, you know, as far as rhetoric and press releases and, you know, all these hearings and so forth, but no real help has came down to the folks on Main Street. And another article came out today, and I just want you guys to be aware of it. You know, I'm not anti-Washington or anti-government or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys, don't expect help to come, because it's not going to, I feel. I feel it's all up to us. Do it yourself. You got to fight, and you can't rely on big government, your bank, or anybody else or your senator to do anything. You know, for 3 years I've reported on this, and nothing's changed, and nothing's going to change. U.S. senators say they're helping homeowners. That was an article I pulled up today and I wrote about on loansafe.org. U.S. senators are claiming that they are stepping in to help struggling homeowners fight foreclosures. But if you were to ask the bewildered homeowners in my forum, they would tell you a different story. Help seems to be the farthest thing that people on Main Street are receiving from their state representatives. And I think all of you that might be suffering from foreclosure or just suffering on Main Street, or wherever you are in the world right now, everybody's kind of suffering during this economy, is that, you know, we're not going to get help from our governments. Okay? It's not going to happen. And again, I'm not anti-government. I'm anti-crying for help, because I've learned after 3 years of blogging and my fingers hurting and press release after press release, and nothing ever happens. It's just one press release after another, one news article after another, and this and that and this and that, and nothing happens to help you guys. Nothing. Nothing. The only help I see is people helping themselves. And if you go to my forum, loansafe.org, I call it the self-help forums now, and I'm going to change it over here shortly, because that's what we need to do, is we can't rely on anybody else. And that's one thing. Got a little oil on myself here. No makeup on at all. But anyways, hey, we're not going to get help. I'm all about doing it yourself. I'm about self-help. I'm about self-empowerment, you know, and learning and teaching myself how to do things and get out of my current predicaments. And I've learned that I'm my best friend, man. I can't rely on nobody's help. It's me, myself, and I, and then my 5 kids and my wife, okay? We're the team, all right? I'm not the team with my senator, and I'm not over here with my bank. It's just me and my family up there, up those stairs, okay? And then my producer here, Paul, is helping me out too, but he gets paid, because he wouldn't be here if he wasn't getting paid. You better believe that. Right, Paul? Right. All right, so the senators say they're helping. For 3 years, the Senate has virtually done nothing to curb the foreclosure crisis. The continued loan modification rhetoric has only served as empty promises as millions of Americans continue to lose their homes across the nation. All right? Rhetoric, propaganda, that's all it is. Okay? And nothing's going to come down. They might do what they can and write letters, but they're not really doing anything. What can they do? I don't think they could do much of anything anyway except give away free money to people, and they've probably been advised against that because it's not good for the economy. All right? What I think is happening, as I mentioned last week, is the banks have realized that most of you are going to default or re-default once they give you a modification, or if you don't have a job, they're not going to give you a free mortgage, or it's business to them. Okay, and most of you hate the banks. Most of you can't pay the banks right now. So they want to get you out of the home. Out of the home. Okay? That way they can get a new person in your home. A new person in your home that loves the banks and can get a credit card and all that stuff. That's how it works. And I think the government has also realized, I think my thing fell off here, but no big deal. I'll put it on after the break. Is the banks and the government, they realize that in order to get this economy back on track, in order to get people buying and selling again in real estate, people that have a credit rating, that aren't in homes right now, is that they got to get the people in the homes out of the homes. Okay? The people in the homes that can't afford them and are getting screwed, they're just saying, get them out as fast as we can. But on TV and in the newspapers, they're like, yeah, we're helping everybody. But really, for 3 years, they haven't. Okay? And the people that are going to get a modification are the ones